All right, it's not her first time on a Maine magazine cover, but it's the first time she's on one that has a title with man in it.
And on this Women's Equality Day, it was perfect timing to hear from Christi Holmes, a Mainer who is leading the way for women who love to fish and hunt. I spoke with her for her reaction on landing the cover of the September issue of the Maine Sportsman Magazine. Tell me about being on the cover of the Maine Sportsman Magazine for the September issue.
It was really exciting. The editors are very supportive. I write a monthly column in there. And so they approached me, asked for any photos I had. They're really great about supporting women. You know, it's not that rare. Maine has a strong history of women in the outdoors. The first registered Maine guide was a woman.
And this isn't your first time being on the cover of a magazine, right?
My boyfriend and I were ice fishing. We're pretty hardcore, so it was minus 20 degrees with the wind chill that day, and we're still going. And we got all of our traps set up in the dark, and the sunrise is so beautiful out there. So I got my phone out to take a picture of the sunrise, and the screen was turned around and I saw my face and I was like, oh goodness. And so I snapped a couple photos, and Down East Magazine has a reader photo contest every year. So I submitted a couple images for that, and that's how they found it.
You've become the representation of all the women in Maine who are really into gaming, but do you feel like the pandemic has had any influence in women maybe becoming more encouraged to get outside and join you?
Yeah, I think both men and women during this pandemic, find themselves with some free time. Maybe they're, towards the beginning, there was a shortage of food a little bit in the grocery stores, and it's certainly nice to have the ability and peace of mind that, hey, I'm capable, I can go get a turkey, catch a couple fish, or my freezer's full from last fall. It's really cool to eat food that you can't buy at the supermarket and to share meals with your friends and family and have a story behind it and wonderful memories that you gained and how hard it was, because usually it's pretty hard to secure all that food.
What's your message to somebody watching who might be thinking, I really want to get into fishing, I really want to get into hunting, but I feel a little overwhelmed and I just don't know where to start?
It is definitely super overwhelming. There's a lot of barriers to entry. I would start, asking around. Do any of your friends hunt and fish? Don't be shy. Ask if you can tag along. You can also hire a registered Maine guide just for half a day, and you will learn so much from that half day. It's well worth the money.
Now, Amanda, I have to ask you, do you like calamari?
I do.
Okay, she can also teach you how to properly clean a squid to make your own. She just knows everything, and you would think she grew up doing this all. She didn't. She taught herself to do all of this a little later in life.
I am so impressed with her abilities. Yeah, that's really, really cool.
Yeah.